Welcome back to another episode of Down in 216, hosted by your boy Will here, man. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today as we get into another interesting video topic? So I haven't been able to talk about Cavs yet. We right coming up on this NFL draft. I actually broke my tripod, a little annoyed by it, so I'm waiting on Amazon to ship me a new one. I got Amazon Prime. I don't know how I'm paying for it though, but I got Amazon Prime, so I should get a new tripod here in a second. I don't went through two tripods in 2 months, so don't know how that happened. But so right now I'm having my laptop hold the phone. So if it's a different angle than what y'all used to, don't mind it, please. Other than that, I wanted to come into our Cavs coming up into this NBA playoffs. We got the Cavs coming over here playing on the weekend. We do not know who their opponent is. We will know today. I'm actually on the day I'm recording this video. I don't think I could have probably waited to do this video until we knew who they were playing, but to be honest, guys, like I don't really think it matter. I think this is a team that is far superior than an 8 seed or a 7 seed or even a 6 seed. I think this Cavs team is slightly underrated because of the marketing and the name. If this was the Chicago Bulls playing like this level, or the Sixers or the Knicks, they're not gonna really think that they about to struggle in the first round. So I do think, regardless if the Cavs play Orlando or if they have to play the Hawks, I do think that they'll end up being. It's probably gonna be the Hawks. I do think they'll end up sweeping, if not doing a gentleman sweep on the Hawks. So I don't really buy into the, uh, worrying about who we're gonna play, really necessarily. And the main reason is for that is for the simple fact that this is a 60-win football team. I mean, not football. This is a 60-win basketball team. They won 64 games, guys. The Cavs, the Thunder, and the Celtics, I think, are on a different level as far as NBA competition goes. I don't think that the Hawks could give them really any troubles, and just like I don't think the Magic can really give them any troubles. So getting to the large part of this video, can we or can we not trust Darius Garland in the playoffs coming up? Why and why not? I'll answer this question in a multitude of ways. First reason I'm going to say that I don't think Darius Garland ups and downs, as a basketball player is really going to affect this team as much as it did in the past, because you got to think this Cavs is a very deep team. Last year when we were struggling, who did we have to go to? Karis LeVert. That was our last limb. Karis LeVert. I can't name another guy off the Isaac Okoro. We got guys off the bench now. We got certified Ty Jerome. Darius Garland having a rough game. Ty Jerome comes in. Jared Allen having a rough game. All right, let's take him out. Let's put DeAndre Hunter in. All right, Mobley messing up. All right, let's take him out. Let's put DeAndre Hunter in. This Cavs team has depth. That is one of the most largest parts that anybody is missing right now. They have completely developed with adding in Max Struess, also bringing in, like I said, DeAndre Hunter via trade, and then now having Ty Jerome emerge as another key contributor. You already got Jared Allen. You already got Evan Mobley. You already got Darius Garland. You already got Donovan Mitchell. So this team is just overwhelmingly talented when you look at it from an unbiased standpoint. They just got guys that's coming in to develop into their own and really improving. So I don't think it's going to be that important if Darius Garland has a bad game. I don't honestly think it's going to really affect them in the first 1 or 2 rounds. I think we're going to be able to survive a bad game or two from a couple of superstars. So and Darius, to be honest with you, don't have good games. He's going to probably have a bad game here and there. He's a point guard. Most point guards have them in consistent games, but he's going to show up. I think he's going to be able to play. I think the biggest thing is going to come down to, like, hey, game 7 against Boston. What are you going to do? Because that's a game I wouldn't pick the Cavs to win, even in Cleveland. So I think it's going to be those mature moments, those big boy moments, beating the Pacers, beating the Bucks, beating the Hawks, having big key moments against them in those series that builds your confidence up as you go into this series. The 9 times out of 10 against the Boston Celtics. Now, if you do not get the Boston Celtics, you should go to the finals here. There's no reason why you shouldn't. You shouldn't be okay with losing to the 3 seed. You shouldn't be okay with losing to the Knicks. That's why you got rid of JD Biggerstaff. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see what this Cavs team is capable of. If you just look at them from an unbiased standpoint, this is a team, regardless if they won 60 games or not, should be able to beat the Hawks. This is a team, regardless if they won 60 games or not, should be able to beat the Pacers and should be able to beat the Bucks. So it's gonna come down to what they can do against Boston. Can they grow up? Can they have those big boy moments? We seen Donovan Mitchell have a moment against that. We seen Evan Mobley have a moment. We have not seen Jared Allen have a good game against the Celtics. We have not seen Darius Garland have a moment against the Celtics. We've seen him get clamped by Al Horford. So we've seen Tyler Jerome also have struggles against the Celtics. So it's going to really come down to who's and Max Strus can't guard. So it's going to, like I said, really come down to who's able to step up in those key moments, who's able to grow up in the heat of adversity. What's going to be really big and key for this Cavs team is that, they have home court advantage. If they didn't have home court advantage, I would feel a little differently. So it's going to be kind of hard to beat them on their home floor. So we're going to see how they turn out. But you guys comment down below, what Cavs player concerns you the most going into the playoffs? I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to tell y'all right now today, we cannot trust Jared Allen. I would bench him for DeAndre Hunter. I would run Mobley, Strus, Hunter, and Don with Darius Garland. I do not trust Jared Allen as far as I can see him. Throw him, feel him. As soon as he gets any type of physicality, I do not trust it. We done seen it in multiple. This is a guy that got pushed down by Ben Simmons, y'all. Ben Simmons. We cannot trust him in the fucking playoffs. So that's my limp. But we could go out on a limb. Yeah, you gotta say who concerns you guys the most. Who can't we trust going into the playoffs? Are you gonna go with a Don? Are you gonna go with? Don's proven. Are you gonna go with Garland? Are you going to go with Jared Allen? Maybe you think Mobley is a question mark. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel. But I do think this Cavs team is going to relatively have a cakewalk until they get to the Celtics. So we're gonna see. I'm probably a little overly confident in some of y'all, but I don't see the Hawks beating us. I don't see the Magic beating us, and I don't see the Pacers beating us. I also definitely don't see the Bucks doing it. So y'all comment down below what y'all feel about this. It's your boy Will. I'm out. Peace.